Hello, guten Morgen, everyone. It's Brenda over here at Blasterworks, and it is Sunday. So I am heading out to the flea market this morning, and I have to drive south. It's in Laguna, and so before I head out, I did want to start my trash talk snack talk journal. This month in November, we are visiting Turkey, and I have, okay, here's this one. Yeah, we just did 1 week so far. So we are on week 45 for last week's. And let me go ahead and go over those real quick. This was not turkey, only did 2 snacks this week. I did this cookie, which was chocolate-filled cookie. It was okay. It was as expected. I think it had a little bit of hazelnut in there, although I didn't taste it too much. I tasted more chocolate than hazelnut, but it was a good cookie. It was a good cookie, nice snack cookie. I think I ate just a couple, and then I finished it off the next day. So yeah, I didn't eat it all in one sitting, but I would say 8 out of 10. It was a good cookie. And then hubby had these Cheetos, and they were peanut flavored, and I only ate one. I let him start it, and then I asked him how were they, and he said they're okay. He says they really don't have a flavor, and he's a little bit pickier than I am on flavor, believe it or not. So then I said, well, let me try one, and then when I grabbed one out, it did smell like peanuts, but when I tasted it, it tasted like, his description was, it tastes like Cheetos without any cheese. And he was right. It just tasted like a Cheeto with no cheese, if you know what I'm saying. It didn't really taste like peanut. It smelled like peanuts, but it really didn't taste like peanuts. This one, not that great. Packaging is fantastic. I love this little band, although it's bigger than my journal, so I'm going to have to figure out, look at that, I'm going to have to figure out how to do this. I might just fold it over, because I don't want to cut this off. I want to keep it intact. It's going to be hard to clean out too. Well, you know what, unless I just, I can still open it and use this as the page and a belly band if I wanted to. We'll see. I don't know what I'm doing. Oops, sorry about that. Just, all right, so ranking 4, I'd say 4 out of 10 for flavor. They were crispy, they were Cheeto-y, but yeah, no flavor. This one also looks like a Cheeto, but this one was at work. So someone had brought a few of these in, so I grabbed a bag to bring home for hubby to try this one. He liked this one. It did taste like banana, but it tasted like candy banana. You know how when you get a candy flavored, banana flavored candy has that kind of, it's a banana, but it's more candy flavored. You know what I'm saying? It was like that. It was good though. I tried one and he liked it. So I'm not giving it a ranking, but it was better than that one for sure. And then this is my other favorite cookie. I showed you the other ones that I got at World Market, and this is the World Market also. And it's around Christmas time that I get these. And usually I get a few bags, but this year I was very good and I only got 1 bag of each. And I finished the other one that has apricot jelly in it. This doesn't have any filling. It's just a gingerbread pretzel with dark chocolate over it, and it's really good, nice and soft. And I'm still working on this. I put them in a Tupperware over there on our snack bar, but I'm still working on it. But I'm going to go ahead and add the packaging, I think, this week, just to get it out of my trash bin. So these are my packaging. Oh, and one more. This one, which I still need to, as you can see, this is from Dot's Cupcakes at the place that I'm helping out, the lens crafters that I'm helping out. At that location, the manager there gave me this. It had a cupcake in there at one point, but as you see, I need to really clean this one out. And then maybe I can use this, I don't know, as a journal card possibly. Depends if I can clean this or not, because I can write on it if I need to. I kind of like the little window though. I don't know, I'll figure it out. So obviously I'm going to have to do this off camera, time-wise. Well, unless I work on it when I get back from the flea market, because I don't think I'll have time this morning to do it. And then there was a little note from one of the associates there. She left me a little note because when I go into that, I haven't been in that location. Like I'm there on Thursdays and Saturdays. So during the week, like Monday through Wednesday, they're getting in special orders, and there's an associate there that tries to organize it for me so that when I get in there, I can kind of tell what's going on. And she left me a note about another job, and then she said sorry for the mess, but I figured I'd keep the little note. It was cute. I like her. She's a cute little girl. I like treat these associates like my kids because they're all very young. So yeah, that's how old I am now. Okay, anyway, so yeah, so these are my snacks. And then I also have, I'm going to add the montage of Cassidy the cat, just some few pictures when I go to the flea market. So that'll keep you guys occupied for a few seconds while I'm gone. But also at work, at my location where I work, not the other location. One of my friends there, she's the one that brings me trash that she picks up while she's taking walks. She brought me this. She said a friend of hers had gotten all of this with accessories. Back here, I have all the accessories with it, and it makes these type of journals. See these rings? They're like these plastic rings, and this, I guess, this punches out the holes like that, so that you can attach. And then, so she said her friend is not going to use it, and she never even took it out of the box. And then she also gave me these journals that I don't know if maybe her friend did use it to make these journals, or maybe it was a sample. I have no idea. But I got this, and I don't know if I like these rings. They're so huge. They're huge. I mean, I like the concept of it, because everything lays, kind of flat, and it's just like a spiral, right? Like a spiral notebook, I guess. But Lord have mercy, these rings are so big. But yeah, look at this. So I have all this that I can use for future journals, or maybe a journal in itself. I'm not sure. So if you guys have any ideas on how I can utilize this, not these, but the tool itself, let me know what you think. Maybe these little ones, these little rings are kind of cool. But you can only go so thick, I guess, with the journal, depending on the ring size. But yeah, but this big one is like ginormous. I was thinking I could use it for my trash journal next year, but that's just that's too much ring for me. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to test it out. I do want to start as you see here, with this, I'm working on another project. I'm not filming it. I'm just doing some on the side stuff for myself, little projects to keep myself busy. I should be filming it though, but I don't. That's just how I roll. I have a YouTube channel and I forget. But anyways, I'm just cutting. I'm putting this. I find out where I like it, and then I'm just cutting it out and putting it on a little canvas. Right now is what I'm doing. But I also started. I'm gonna do a gardening journal. I got motivated by Vera at Spilled Coffee Crafts. She has a journal that she's working on for her, as she logs in her quilts and stuff that she does on the side. So I thought, well, what? I need to start a gardening journal just for notes, nothing spectacular, or anything like that. I just need to log notes of what I'm doing so that if I need to refer back to it, I know. I picked this book because it was kind of like, it's an old book, but it was about like farming and stuff, like back in the day. It had some stuff about farming and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, well, that's a kind of cool book. But I did the altered book thing, and I watched a video, and I did this. I didn't film this either because I did it while I was sitting on my couch. The only thing I don't like about it is that process that I followed, and I'll link the video below. It took out a lot of the pages, so that I'm just left with, as you can see, not that many pages. But I don't mind. What I'll do on her video, I followed her steps while sitting on the couch. On her video, she takes like say this page, and then she'll like fold it and make a pocket and glue it to the other page, right? But since I don't have a lot of pages to do that, I saved some of the pages, and I'm just going to make pockets with the unattached pages and just make pockets. So this is going to be more, it's going to be a gardening journal, but it's going to be more of a pocket book. Get it? Pocket book. So it's going to have a lot, each page is going to have pockets, and I'm going to just journal on whatever and then stick it in the pockets. That's what this is going to be. So it's going to be a pocket book. All right. So remember that it's a journal, but a pocket book, because it's all the pages are going to be pockets, nothing but pockets, and then that's it. But yeah, so once I start journaling and adding and doing the pockets, then I will film this. The only reason I didn't film me taking it apart was because I was doing it while I was sitting on the couch. And but I will link her video below, so then you'll see the process on how she does it there. And she just fills hers also with pockets. And I figure I could just add some tip-ins and envelopes and etc. to increase space in here for me to add things to. I hope that makes sense. I know this is another babbling, but that's what trash talk is all about. Talking trash, you know, trash and whatever else comes to mind. So yeah, so I'm working on that. This is going to be my garden journal. And like I said, I'm not a whiz at gardening. I just want to log, like when I put in the potatoes last week, I want to log the dates, and then when I start seeing like the vines coming up through the soil, you know, just so I can kind of get a grasp in what I did, what to do, what not to do, that kind of thing. Learn from my mistakes type of thing. What else? Oh, and I know I'm doing my Buc-ee's journaling also. I haven't started it yet, but let me tell you, remember I said that those snacks are going to last well into next year? I don't think so. We already finished these in 1 week. But it's because I didn't buy chips. Oh, I didn't finish these yet. I just added them to the other bag of glazed nuts that I got from Buc-ee's. So I just dumped these in there. So I haven't finished them yet. But yeah, so these are all my Buc-ee's snacks that I have so far. So I do need to figure out how I'm going to do that journal. I kind of want to do it the same way I'm doing these, but it's going to be a little bit bigger, I think. But I don't know if I want to make it the same size or just a little bit bigger. I haven't determined that yet. And my daughter sent me some more pictures of her and my granddaughter going to Buc-ee's, because I think she got me some coffee there. So that's going to be another package coming soon. So anyway, but that once I start putting that together, then I will share with you guys. You guys will come along on that one. I just haven't figured out what to do. And ideas are always welcome to folks. I cherish ideas. I welcome them. Any feedback whatsoever. Okay, so now, anything exciting? Nothing exciting. Oh yeah, we did go to the cardiologist. And, you know, while I'm talking to you, I guess I could just start cleaning some of this stuff out and figuring out how to open this. I really don't want to mess up this part though. But how else am I going to get it in there? You know what I mean? I can keep the window and just try to open this up. But yeah, we went to the cardiologist, so I really liked him. I got a good vibe from that doctor. He also thinks it's the blood pressure. Hubby's blood pressure is extremely low when he's standing up. So he prescribed another medication. And although we don't like all these medications, I told hubby we need to try it just to see. We need to try it for a while, and hopefully, even if it makes you a tiny bit better, it's worth it. You know what I mean? So we're trying that now. It's going to take a couple weeks for it to kick in. And he also said one of the medications that he was on, that hubby was on for his procedure that he had, it's like a you take it for 90 days after the procedure. But he said that actually one of the side effects is dizziness. So he said to stop taking that one. So we did. Well, he didn't say like right away. He just said while taking this other one that he prescribed, if it doesn't seem like it's helping, then to stop the other one. But I'm just like, let's just stop the other one. So we stopped the other one. I wonder if this will dry fine. I don't know. And so we'll see. We'll see in a couple weeks. But yeah, but I liked that doctor. He seemed pretty personable and good bedside manner, like he really cared, because sometimes you get doctors and they just want to get you in and out. They don't let you ask questions. They don't take their time with you. And I understand you got appointments set up. You don't need someone talking to you for an hour and a half and you got your next appointment coming in. But don't make the person feel rushed. You know what I mean? Don't make them feel like their questions aren't important or their concerns aren't important. And he seemed like he was pretty honest too. Like he wasn't giving false hope or anything like that. He's like, we're just gonna have to try this, and blah blah blah. And so, but yeah, so that was it. That was last week. Nothing new or exciting over here. Ugh, that looks terrible. We'll let it dry. I might have to paint over it with some gesso too. But I got to figure out. Yeah, kind of got it all wet. I got to figure out how I'll use that. I'll put that over to the side. But yeah, so that's it. So anyway, I am going to get ready now to go to the flea market. I have to drive south, like I told you, pick up my friend and go from there. And hopefully I find some stuff there. If I do, I will share that with you when I get back. So meanwhile, just enjoy this montage of Cassidy the cat and how that all came about. And I will do either text or a voiceover. All right, hold tight. Hello, I'm back, everyone, from the flea market, which is this one. This is the dates for next year. And I didn't buy anything. I only found some parking lot finds. This is a little plastic thing. Looks like it belongs on a little drum. Maybe looks like a, what do you call it? Snare, whatever. It's plastic. I don't know. But this is pretty cool. It's got like holes in it and looks like it's a cap to something. But yeah, it's metal. That's it. So this will go out in my trash pile. I'm not sure if you guys can hear, but the guy in the backyard that cut his tree down, he's out there doing some more stuff with his chainsaw. So I'll just make this quick. All right, so the page I did is I accidentally cut that though, because I was trimming it on this side and I didn't realize that I was cutting that off on that side. But so I used my cookie packaging as the page, original page. And then when you open it, the Cheetos goes all the way under there. And even though I had this cool belly band, I'm not using it for anything. So I don't know, maybe I'll find something to tuck in there later. I used the banana Cheetos as a pocket, and then the other turkey snack, turkey as in the country turkey, as decoration. And then that's the other snack from turkey. And then I'm using this as a journal card. I'm thinking I might take a picture, maybe of me and hubby, and put it in there like that. And then I'll journal from this point down like so. And then it'll go in there, and this has a natural tab to pull it. And that's it. Easy peasy. Video is late today because I had to help my flea market friend. She got a new phone, and she didn't know all the bells and whistles or how to work it. So I sat at her house for about an hour teaching her some of the stuff on there. And I have a Samsung Android, and the one she bought was an iPhone. So I'm not real familiar. It's a little bit different, but it was easy enough to figure out and show her some of the stuff that she needed to know, and put some of her apps on the front page of her phone, so she can find it easily enough. But anywho, so that's why I'm a little late today. And now I think I'm going to go out into the backyard and no, I don't know. It's kind of hot out there. I'm lying. I'm not going to go out there. It's too hot. I think I will just work on the project with these and my gardening journal. Yeah, maybe I'll figure that out too. That's it. Did I have anything else to tell you guys? Nothing new or exciting happened while I was at the flea market. And I didn't think of anything else to tell you. The next week coming up, hubby finally has his dentist appointment on Tuesday, so hopefully that goes well. And that's about it. Just another work week for me. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend and a fabulous week ahead. And as always, thank you for being here. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Hopefully it'll be my gardening journal maybe, or something. I don't know yet. All right. Take it easy. Tschüss.